everybody. I am back, and first thing I wanted to do, just in honor of being back, is show off this very wonderful towel that I got of Azalea from Torus Link from Sarah J. Draws, my dear friend Sarah Julia. You can check her out on Instagram here. I will tag her. Second thing I wanted to say is being back here, I said that I would announce something that I'm getting ready to do whenever I posted on my story. In about a few hours, I'm going to start a Kickstarter, of all things, for Torus Link Volume 1. This is a mock cover, whoop, two-sided story, whoop, Volume 1, and that's what I wanted to just shortly talk about, so here we go. The way I'm going to be promoting this, in fact, why I'm doing this here and now with very little pomp, circumstance, announcement, anything, during the time of a pandemic and a time of all this stuff, is I feel like this is the absolute time to promote, if anything, coming together and seeing two sides as one, because all this crazy crap going on, we're not ever going to get over it unless we can all come together. And so for the next 30 days, I'm going to be uploading videos every single day, short videos of just telling stories, my own stories, where as it relates to Torus Link, in the same way that these guys have parallels, even though they are different beings, I'm going to be listening to people daily, just seeking where I can find people's perspectives, even if I think they're wrong, and listen to them to try to understand them. Not to try to tell them you're wrong, I'm right, whatever, but to show the parallels between what I see are our shared emotions. I'll give you an example. Maybe a week or two ago, while I was going on a walk outside in my neighborhood for a quarantine walk, I was deep in thought thinking about, okay, how am I going to share this with people? And just across the street from me, there was a man and presumably his very young son who could not have been more than 5 years old. He was so teeny, beady. And they were walking down the street, and this was a neighborhood. And he had on this little helmet with like his little spikes on the helmet, like he was a little dinosaur, and he was scooting on his little skate. And he was on the street. They were not on the sidewalk. And the man behind him, he was walking his little dog. And I was just walking on the other side of the street. And I overheard him, and he was saying to his little kid, like, "You're an idiot, man." And I was like, I couldn't believe it. He said this to his little boy. He wasn't talking on the phone. He was saying, like, "You're an idiot, man. Like, you need to get out of the street." And the little boy was like, I know. And he's like, "No, like, you need to listen to me." And I felt very upset by this because I'm thinking to myself, who calls a 5-year-old an idiot? And how are you going to change things like that? And I was thinking, like, in a grander scheme of things in the world, like trying to change people, if we don't agree with them, how do you do it if you're calling them an idiot? How are they going to listen to you? Down to this little bitty boy, like, they're going to scar that kid. But ultimately, I didn't say anything because I realized, I mean, what can I say? The man was trying to get his son to not go into the street where he could get hurt. And he was upset that apparently to him, his son wasn't listening to him. And thinking back on it, I realized that even if I did not agree with how he professed that to his son, and I didn't say anything, I still saw that, I see now, that the parallel between myself and this man is we both cared about the well-being of that little kid. And what we did not agree on was how you convey that care for that child. But to bring it back to this whole world, I see that we have a lot of division between us, and so much of it is Let's call one another an idiot to get them to change, to do what we would like them to do. One prime example, wearing a mask during this virus, or not wearing a mask during this virus. My stance is wear a mask. But do I think I'm going to change someone's mind if I tell them, hey, you're an idiot, wear a mask? They're probably not going to want to do that. Doesn't matter if they're a tiny little 5-year-old or a very, very big, not 5-year-old. So that's what I want to get to see. Because just like in Torus Link Volume 1, if we can see and understand the other side, where they're coming from, because it can't be like, oh, I'm just stupid, that's where I'm coming from. If we can listen and see where those shared feelings are, maybe we can bring everybody to the same side. Volume 1. Guys, check this out. You're gonna love this. It's over 270 pages of glory and color that you can help me print. Okay, I'm gonna leave the link at the bottom below. Bye! Hey everybody, if you want to support me on what I'm doing, go to my Kickstarter at the link below. You can also read Torus Link itself at toruslink.com and find out more about my amazing tale with artists, people with elemental powers, and how we all connect.